What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean. This is I'm back again for another video. I am fresh off work and the internet has been going crazy. Avengers Endgame is what Avengers 4 is going to be called, and the official trailer, I guess, is released sometime last night. And like I said, I'm fresh off work, so I'm going ahead and get this reaction into you guys. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, I'm just going to save any speculations that I had to the end, or predictions, whatever, all that to the end of this video. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so we got Tony's helmet all broken up.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts.
What the hell are you doing in the spaceship?
If you find this recording, don't feel better at this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue.
You know it ain't the end for you, at least I hope.
Food and water ran out 4 days ago.
Damn, 4 days ago?
Run out tomorrow morning. That can be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Tony, you not dying. I don't care, bruh. Like Thanos' armor.
Thanos did
Thanos.
exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family.
There's gotta be
We
Hawkeye.
lost part of ourselves.
Yo! Let's go!
This is the fight of our lives.
This is good work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Yo.
We met a few years ago at the airport.
Of course, I knew Ant-Man was coming.
Really big.
It's just an old message.
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Alright, y'all, so that was my reaction to Avengers trailer, man. I'm honestly, like, whoo, shit, man. Man, I'm just lost for words, man. I really am. I mean, I'm putting it like this. Like, I kind of knew that Ant-Man was going to be in it. You know, of course, besides, you know, a lot of the, you know, blog posts or whatever, because, and then also from the end of the Ant-Man and the Wasp, of course, you know, he was in the whole, you know, time-space continuum, I guess you want to call it, the other, you know, say another world or whatever. You know, that he was stuck in or whatever while, you know, Thanos snapped his finger. So of course we knew that he was going to be there, and of course all the people who, you know, who basically survived is, you know, still around. Now my thing is, Tony Stark, like, how did he get to the spaceship? Well, I mean, you know, only thing I can think of course, you know, he was, you know, basically I guess when Thanos, you know, as you know, Thanos left in the last Avenger, Wakanda and all that, you know, saying they had that big ass fight or whatever, you know, I guess he found a spaceship in his, you know, when he was hurt, and just, I guess he's trying to get back to them. But, you know, there's got to be something going on to why is he just drifting. You know, of course, food, like you said, you know, food was gone 4 days ago. Oxygen, you know, saying it would be lost, you know, by the end of the morning. Honestly, I don't think that's the way that he's going to die. If he does die, I'm hoping not, because there's still a lot, you know, saying that can come about this. You know, it's like come on, you know. I really can't think right now because I'm just so lost, man. It's like, what can you? It's like what can you do after, you know what I'm saying, after this Avengers movie? I mean, regardless of the fact we know that the next Black Panther is coming. We know Spider-Man is coming, and of course, one of the rumors is that I guess he's in France or whatever. Tom Holland's in France or whatever, and he's mourning over Tony's death. That's from what I've read on blogs. But it's like, if he dies, then like, let's say, who's gonna be Iron Man? Like, you just can't. A lot of things. We all know that the comic books is different. It's kind of different from the MCU. But my thing is, with everything, Tony ties into a lot of stuff. Like, of course, you see in the comics, like Ironheart, Riri Williams, she's tied in with, of course, Tony Stark. Civil War 2 is basically Tony Stark going at it with Captain Marvel. You know, they're two crews or whatever. It's like, I know I'm talking about the comics right now, but it's like you get what I'm saying. Like, he's tied in with the MCU, he's tied in with the comics. So it's like, how are you just going to just get rid of him like that? You know, like, how are you just going to just die? Like, how is everything going to evolve next on? You know, from this group of heroes. It's like, we already know that Scarlet Witch, she's gonna have her own movie coming up. I don't know when, but the Russo brothers did announce that Black Widow, she's having her movie. Don't know, you know, much about that. Man, it's just so much. Like, that's one of my predictions that I've said before this year. I knew this trailer was dropping this week, didn't know when, but one of my predictions that I had a long time ago, when after the Avengers, was that if they kill Tony, you know, Riri might come. I believe Riri's gonna come out and be like the next, you know, she's gonna be Ironheart, but it's gonna be kind of like how it is in the comics. She's trying to figure out like how to be Iron Man without Tony being there, and bring it to it like that. And I think it's gonna be just like how the comics is. What was it? I think like late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in that time frame with Captain America. Like, if he dies in this, when the soldier's gotta, you know, come up, he's gonna come in and be Captain America. Only because that's how it was in the comics. Now, it was short-lived because a lot of people didn't like it, and then they rebirthed, you know, Captain America and, you know, all that good shit. That's what I really think about it. We all know that this is Chris Evans' last movie. I always forget his name, who plays Winter Soldier. I think it's Sebastian something. It's Sebastian something. You know, let me know in the comment section down below. We all know he's scheduled for, I think, at least 6 to 8 more movies. Just like Loki is scheduled for like 6 to 8 more movies. I think even 9. But I also heard that Loki might be getting his own show on whatever Disney app that's supposed to come up, which is why like a lot of the, you know, the Marvel shows on Netflix is being canceled there because they are moving on to that. But, you know, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, it's a lot of things that we got a lot of time till what was it, April 26th? I think this one's coming out. Which excuse me, which, you know, what was said before, it's supposed to be in May of next year. So we got a lot of time, man. It's only today's December 7th. I want to say at least 2 to 3 more trailers coming out till, you know, the movie comes out. Honestly, my prediction for the next trailer is, you know, further on. Like their actions, you know, more of the plan that they have. Like when Black Widow and Captain America was talking, I think they're going to give us a little bit more insight into their plan, or they're going to talk further more about their plan, and, you know, basically setting it up for like what could be the possible outcome without spoiling it in that trailer. And of course, you know, Ant-Man's going to be more involved in the trailer. It'd be dope if the Wasp is I'm seeing that I'm seeing on the blogs that Captain Marvel's supposed to be in it. She's supposed to be fighting Thanos. From the trailer, the new whatever the next trailer is mainly going to be Captain America, Captain Marvel. That's out there, you know. It's going to be basically saying like, you know, this journey is going to end and Captain America is going to pass the baton over to Captain Marvel, and she's going to just run it from now on. I don't know, I could be wrong. This is just what I'm thinking off the top of my head. I got so many thoughts. I'm actually going to do a full predictions predictions video where I actually sit down, jot a lot of stuff down, and my mind is still fucking blown from this trailer, dog. So let me go ahead and end this video right now before I start, before I keep rambling on. I know I'm gonna have to edit this motherfucker because I'm stopping and breaking and losing my train of thought and whatever. If you like this reaction, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, man. I really do appreciate it. And also let me know what you think in the comment section down below of this reaction. Let me know what's your predictions and what you thought of this trailer. If you're coming across my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure you click the notification bell that's next to it, so that way you'll be alerted to more reactions and all the stuff that I do on my channel, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. It's your boy Sean that says, man, I'm out.